Jeff. How is it outside today?
It's good, really cold.
Okay. I guess that's why you have your sweater and everything on
Yeah.
today. Did you get a chance to see the movie you were pumped up to see?
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it. The plot was really good, and I really enjoyed the special effects.
Okay. Well, I'm happy you enjoyed the movie. Um, just want to say thank you for attending another session. You don't really have to, but taking a step into mastering your feelings, I really appreciate you doing that. As previously shared in our meeting, everything we discuss is strictly confidential. The only reason I would have to share anything discussed is if I feel like your safety or the safety of others is in jeopardy.
Okay.
Um, do you have any questions or concerns you wanted to discuss before we start?
Nope.
Okay, great. If you see me writing with my paper and pad, I'm just taking some notes. It's not nothing secretive. If you want information, I'm happy to share them with you after the session.
Okay.
So if we could just recap, from our last session you said that you decided to see a therapist because you have your SAT exam approaching and taking tests freaks you out. Tell me some more about your upcoming exam.
Um, yeah, it does freak me out. I want to have a better chance of completing the SAT, and hopefully not freeze up like I did the other times when I took it.
Okay. And you said that when you say that you freeze up, what does that mean?
Um, I get almost narrow tunnel vision,
Mm.
and I start just warming up, like I feel hot, and then I don't know. It's not a good feeling when I take it,
Okay. I bet.
and feel sick to my stomach too.
I can understand something like that. It probably takes a toll on the body.
Mhm.
How long has this been going on?
Um,
How long have you been like experiencing this type of freezing out or freaking out?
I'd say it's been going on for the past like 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you share your like your first experience when you?
Yeah. I think my first time occurred when I was in the 10th grade.
Mhm.
When I sat to take my pre-SAT exam.
Okay.
Everyone in my family scored above 1500, and I knew I would do well because of my pre preparation.
Mm.
My older sister got 1547, and my brother got 1575. So it was natural for me to do well or even get better, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But I remember it was a math question, which I'd done a couple similar questions before. But when it came to work it out, I couldn't really answer it. I knew it was one question, and it could not really have an overall effect on my grade, but it really stumped me, and before I knew it, I just began to slightly cry out of frustration, and then felt angry, and quickly turned to being afraid, and afraid that I would forget to answer the other question, and the time limit, kind of made me nervous as well. So I had so much riding on my math score. I had plans attending Georgia Tech with my siblings, but I needed a great score. Before I knew, I felt the tightness and the things I was telling you about earlier.
You were happening to your body. Okay. Well, it takes a lot of courage to say to say that I'm deaf. You just gotta go with it. It takes a lot of courage, Jeff, for you to share this with me and being so open. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just take a little moment to get you centered because I know that was a lot for you to say. Okay. So after the initial experience, how many other similar experiences did you have to that?
Well, I taken the SAT 3 other times.
Okay.
The first 2 times I made the appointment, and then before the test began, I began to panic and imagine the disappointment that waited. Um, so I began to sob a bit, feel anxious about the test, and before the lady could say the instructions, I went to the restroom, and I didn't even want to come back to the class.
So did you start to feel that same type of tightness and
Yeah.
sensations? Okay, so you felt like your body was freezing up again?
Yeah, and then there was another time I can remember where I was completing a personality test for a part-time job. I was pacing back and forth the day before the interview. I told myself I could find another job, that this one was not that important. But as I was going through the motions, what I was describing to you happened again. And as a result, I couldn't sleep that night. And even if I wanted to, I just couldn't. So I woke up the next day, and I had to at least try to attend the interview because it was my mom's friend, but I was so fearful of saying or writing the wrong thing, or even worse, freezing up again.
Wow. You mentioned that because it was your mom's friend, that's why you went through the interview?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm so proud to hear that you pushed through, even though it wasn't a comfortable place. Um, well, Jeff, as I said in the beginning of the sessions, I like to incorporate little activities, art activities. So I have this little superhero,
Okay.
maybe Dr. Strange,
Yeah. Maybe.
and you're gonna write a few words that come to mind.
Okay.
So, listening to you, you said that you feel a tightness, um, sometimes you panic, um, anxious, um, you, sometimes you're fearful. Are any of these words you sound right to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You want me to?
Yeah, you feel free to. You could write whatever those feelings are. You can
Okay.
write it on the page. Take a few moments.
Okay.
Okay, so if I had to think about all those descriptions, it sounds like you are anxious, nervous, and fearful. Okay. I heard you mention being anxious and afraid. That sounds about right. Based on our talk and some of the words on your page, um, I think we can call it anxiety or fear. So we can call, I want you to imagine that it's a different entity.
Okay.
Whatever those feelings are, they're separate.
Okay.
Right? I know sometimes it feels like it's part of you or it's inside of you, but I want you to see those emotions, those feelings as something detached from you.
Okay.
So let's say like a different person. Um, tell me what anxiety is trying to do to you.
What do you mean? It's trying to do to me.
Well, you said that when you're doing the test, when you're about to take the test, you feel clammy, you feel tightness, you feel nervous, and you're gonna use all these words that you describe it as anxiety. So instead of feeling like anxiety is inside of you, remember we said just like all these words that you said on the page, we're gonna pretend like anxiety is something separate from you.
Okay.
So how do you feel? What is anxiety trying to do to you on the day of your exam?
I feel like it's trying to weigh me down, trying to hold me back. It's almost like it doesn't want to see me do well.
Wow.
And because of that, I feel like it's almost like a battle, like going against
Right. So it's almost like a cape. Do you remember in the movie Doctor Strange when sometimes the cape will just, wherever it's at, it will just lock itself
it.
from him? So you can think of anxiety like in that case, where it's just trying to lock itself from you. But we know that we can separate the two, right?
Mhm.
Um, you mentioned that when you had the interview with your mom's friend, you felt anxiety
Mhm.
was trying to take a hold on you as well,
Mhm.
but you did something different. What was that? What did you do?
I
You mentioned that you still pushed through,
yeah,
you still went ahead with you still went ahead with the interview. Why did you push through with the interview?
I pushed through it just because I knew that in not doing so it would upset my mom.
Okay.
So I felt like maybe there was more of a personal aspect of it.
Oh,
Uh,
so in that sense, you could push back anxiety. Do you feel like you could push it away?
yeah, because I almost felt like I was kind of forced to. I feel like I'm forced to when I'm, taking the tests in preparation for college, but
Mm.
it's, I don't know, it's just not the same. Maybe it's because I'm not, maybe it's because I'm not accepted into these schools yet,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't really feel like, I'm not sure.
Well, that's something we can probably explore some more about the different schools that you want to go to and how to prepare.
Mhm.
Um, so, just to recap, um, we said that all the emotions that you're experiencing, that you are, it seems like you're capable, just like when you went and completed the interview
Mhm.
with your mom's friend. I want you to imagine that same way you could push off an anxiety and go through with it, that maybe when it comes to taking the test, anxiety doesn't have a hold on you in that way, and maybe you can push it off.
Okay.
So, what do you think are some goals we can probably try to set up to prevent anxiety from wrapping itself around you?
Um, some goals.
Yeah, what do you think we can implement to help you? Because you're gonna take the test again, right?
Mhm.
It's coming up, so we need to put some plans in motion where you can sit through the exam. So what do you think we can come up with to help you um, go through with the exam? When you feel anxiety is coming on again,
Mhm.
what can we do to stop it?
Um, maybe I can. Maybe I can, jot some things down on paper that maybe don't apply to the test, but just to help me feel better.
That's a great idea.
Mhm.
That's a great idea. Maybe on an index card before you go in, you could look at those notes,
Yeah.
affirmations,
Mhm.
right? And say that you can probably do it. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Mhm.
I'm in control. I think that's a great idea there.
Yeah.
Um, I like to suggest mindfulness. I love practicing mindfulness with my clients as well. So you can probably try some breathing techniques.
Okay.
I don't know if you're into yoga.
Okay. Alright.
um, but breathing techniques I really noticed like before I enter on stage or I'm gonna do something that is out of my comfort zone.
Mhm.
I try to take in deep breath. So maybe that is something that could calm you.
Okay.
And then because you're treating anxiety like another person, if let's say if a bully is coming to attack you, you wouldn't just let the bully do whatever, right? So you
Right.
probably put up some type of defense. So you can talk to your anxiety and say something like, I know your concern, anxiety. I know you want me to pass my exam, but no, it's not the time or the place for you.
Okay.
Instead, we're gonna focus on our index card before affirmation, maybe some breathing exercises before you go and you do that exam.
Okay.
Do you think we're able to practice some of those things?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but great. Is there anything else that you wanted to discuss there?
No.
Okay, well, let me know how these tips works out for you, and I can't wait to see you at our next session.
Sounds good.
Bye.